Hi everyone. I just want to bring up something about a book. I'm not showing my face because I look crappy tonight, but there's my dog. She blends in well with my blanket. When I was younger, I was a huge fan of Sylvia Browne. If you're not sure who she was, um, she was a psychic medium. I used to watch her all the time on Montel Williams. And Sylvia Browne passed away November 20th of 2013. I used to collect a lot of her books when I was younger. Um, in one in particular I never owned of hers was Sylvia Browne's End of Days. This book was published in September of 2008. The one thing that people don't know, some may know, some may not, is last year on the internet, when COVID had started, people were going around freaking out about predictions in her book. So what had happened is many of her books were removed and off shelves, and pages were taken out of them. Who's in charge of all that? I don't know. I'm going to say some type of government authority. Whatever. It took me several months to find this book. And I had the help of somebody find me the original. When I started the search for the original, I couldn't find it. When you look online to order it, you're going to get the new updated one with pages out of it. I specified I wanted the original for this reason. I told the person that pages were being removed. So, months later, here it is. I have it in my hand. This is an original that never got removed off a shelf somewhere. And pages have not been taken out of it. So I just briefly want to share one little thing in here. And this is it. Page 210. Right there. In around 2020, a severe pneumonia-like illness will spread throughout the globe, attacking the lungs and the bronchial tubes and resisting all known treatments. Almost more baffling than the illness itself will be the fact that it will suddenly vanish as quickly as it arrived, attack again 10 years later, and then disappear completely. As I've been reading through this book, a lot of her predictions in this book have been true. Think what you want, call me crazy, I don't know. Some of the things she's stating in here coming up for 2025 wouldn't surprise me. But there's a lot of things in the past that she has said in this book that's true. There's other things about 2020, as you can see in here. I'm not about to read the whole book because it's not all in order. She'll go with different years for different things. I don't know what else to say. As for a couple of other topics of national interest, by 2020, we'll see the end of IRAs, mutual funds, pension, and retirement plans. And yes, it's true, the stock market. And hard as it may be to believe at this moment, by the mid-2020s, the global image of the United States will be significantly rehabilitated. What's fascinating is that we'll accomplish this by shifting the vast majority of humanitarian focus back on our own problems and their solutions. We'll evolve into a nation that inspires rather than invades and be admired. All the more for it. There's all kinds of things. I totally recommend reading this book. I know some people are not into these things, into spiritual mediums and psychics and stuff. That's something, that's a personal like of mine since I've been young, for many reasons. But anyway, that's what I had wanted to share. Unfortunately, I don't get to keep this book. I have to give it back. It was loaned to me, and I wanted to share this. I know there's another book of stuff like this as well that come up over the internet that was written back in the 80s or 90s, I believe, by some man. I don't remember all the details. But anyway, it is in this book. This is the original. So since I'm not allowed to keep this, and if you go and buy this today, that page is supposed to be gone out of there, and maybe a few others. So yeah, just wanted to share that because it was a big year last year for 2020 and this coming up on the internet. So since I can't buy the original book and I can't keep this book, I'm going to take some screenshots for myself, for my own personal use. Have a good night.